Okay, you genuinely might think this is really bad advice. Focus on the message, not just the money. And it's just, coming from, I guess, a broke musician or a broke artist, then you might think, okay, this is terrible advice then, right? But as an artist, your job is basically be able to express yourself. That's basically it. And then, put it onto the canvas. No matter how successful or unsuccessful you are, that's just being an artist, right? But if you're trying to make money, okay, you can go about it in these two ways. All right, you can either go in this route, which is the most popular route that everyone goes for, which is, let's say you're a musician. Okay, you can probably already think about the other paths that you can do for whatever medium it is that you do, if it's writing, if it's creating art. Okay, but basically let's talk about songs. It'll be the easiest example. So you're creating songs, and then you have, an album ready. Okay, cool. So this is a really cool album. Now, if you're, like most artists, you'll probably put it onto Spotify, you put it onto like online platforms and all that. Bang. Okay, cool. Then what? You might think, okay, maybe I should play some gigs and all that, and then I'll try to get people to come along and all. Okay, cool. That's fine, all right? But you need to be able to gather more people, okay? There's not, and also, this is gonna offend you a little bit. There's not a lot of originality in that. When you can create an original idea, you can start to forge your own identity as an artist, okay? And not just that, you can do it even more. You can really push it, okay? So I'm gonna explain to you the second way. All right, this will help develop your identity as an artist. So, you've probably heard of this before. There was an artist called Banksy, very very popular, especially in the UK. Basically, we don't know their identity, which is likely one of the reasons why they're so famous. But they've created a lot of artwork, and that's all graffiti. Okay, and a lot of the messages, it's not an actual, it's not like typed out messages or anything, but it's literally just the pictures, all right? And there's a certain message that comes across with it. Okay, now I know it's graffiti, so it's illegal, but basically, it's very, very popular. His art has become very, very popular. Not just because of how good it looks, it's alright, it's pretty good, but it's not super, super good, right? But it's also because of how he still hasn't been caught yet. His art can appear in these different places, right? And so everyone wonders, who are they, right? The enigma, all right? That's what draws people towards him as well. Okay, one of the biggest factors, not just his message. Okay, so for you, your task, okay, as an artist, think about your medium, whatever it is. It can be music, okay? What if you're able to do it your own way? So let's say, yes, you can still like upload onto Spotify and all that, right? But what if you could also add in, this other path, okay? Like, even there was this one band that basically held a secret gig. All right, obviously they were quite popular already, so they were able to do this. But by doing a secret gig, it really brought all the really big fans to them, because they had to solve all these riddles, and then they were able to find a location to this free secret gig and go see them play. Isn't that awesome? All right, imagine you were a fan, you wanted to watch them, and then your friend came up to you and was like, I saw this riddle actually, you should totally come, they're awesome. I had to connect all these parts. There's a lot of excitement in that, and you, as an artist, will be very excited as well, because then when you're creating your own art, you're keeping this in mind. You're thinking, okay, then how could I create my songs and then connect it into that? So you might be a musician, okay, and I want you to be able to think about your own unique way. Okay, now it could be any way. It could be any way. Maybe it could be a way to access an actual song. Maybe you've literally hidden a song in this town. Someone has to find it. It's in a cassette, all right? Or when someone finally scans this QR code, it unlocks the song for the entire world. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, it could be anything. It could be really, really anything. You can be very creative with this, okay? But it's up to you. I am just one guy on the internet. You are powerful, okay? You're an artist. You're probably a lot smarter than me anyway. So I want you to try something. Okay, whatever it is, share your art in a different way. You'll be able to garner a lot of attraction to that. But also remember, you cannot just focus on being. So this, how I'm explaining right now, this is very much the role of like a gatherer. It's a person's ability to be able to, communicate and socialize with other people. Okay, but if you are a perfectionist and also an expressionist, then you'll become very, very popular. If your art is good, is original, and it can connect with people, you're going to be popular. Of course you are. Okay, so you can't just use this and then you'll be super, super popular. You need to be all of these other things. Okay, the best artists aren't just sitting around doing nothing. All right, they're obviously going out performing, they're keeping a public image, they're remaining active online, I guess. All right, they're keeping content alive. Okay, they're doing all these things. Okay, you kind of need to do the same thing. I hope that makes sense. If it has, then you can check out some other videos, and yeah, hopefully this has helped. Now, I will hopefully see you later, and if you want my personal help, you can check the description of this video. Okay, all right.